Hey guys, Maik Wiedenbach here. Let's do some legs. First thing, active range of motion. What can I do, right? So I establish like what I can do, curling up my hamstrings without doing this. So this is about it. Check the other leg. About the same. And then for the quads, it's like what can I actively pull up without doing this. So for the leg press, this would be where I end, okay? And then I start with a stretch motion for the hamstring. So I have those plates here to kind of elongate the hamstring. And I'm simply gonna focus on going back. People always get this wrong. So whatever moves does the work, right? So I want my hips to move backwards so my hamstrings do the work, versus the other version would be going straight down and then my lower back does work. But it's like I'm going back. This is about what I can do. That's about right. Good. So here I would get about 4 sets of 6, something along those lines. And then I'll be moving on. Follow me to the fabulous Watson leg curl. So I place hips drive down and I go single leg and I try to hold it where I'm the weakest, which is the contracted. I'm really pushing, creating force downward. I prefer unilateral, just to see which leg is not doing much. And then I have 2 things set up. So the Watson leverage squat, I put bands so that I have more resistance as I go up, as I lock out. And here I would do probably 6 sets or so. And the way I would do them is I would start relatively close, kind of like this, feet pointed out though. And I don't lock out, because if I lock out, my quads don't do anything. And then with each set, I would move like, an inch out until in the very end, I'd stand all the way out here. So basically, as I fatigue, it gets easier because I shorten the range of motion and I get more glute involvement. And then I might just rep out without the bands, a couple sets. And even though I don't really train calves, don't tell anybody, since I have this and it's such a great machine, I'd use it. Because you can actually kind of like roll your toes through it and kind of grab it. So I think next to the donkey race, this might be one of the better calf machines for sure. And now you gotta imagine this was like super loaded, beast mode, 8 plates, one dude sitting on top, his girlfriend sitting on top of him. This is just demo. So what we'll have, I would do the opposite of what I did over there. I'd work mainly in the stretched phase. So I would only go from here to here, and also would move my feet out set by set until I'm ending up somewhere here and I'm keeping the tension on my quads. So this is where the broskies come screaming, full range of motion, bro. Just for the comment section later on. Then I flip this. Since we're a small gym, we don't have the room for that many machines, so this doubles up. And I feel the leg extension, people always get that wrong. So first of all, these handles, they have a purpose, which is to pull you in, create tension downward. And then what I do is I fall back slightly. So now I have already tension on the quads and I can just focus on the contraction. And then I cross over. And again, I'm keeping the tension downward so that it's really only coming out from here to here. There's no hip movement or so. And so that would be like 6, 12, 14. So I'm already locking at like 24 sets or so. I always do arms on leg day because my arms are weak. So I refurbished this lat pull down for a straight tricep press, or could also be overhead. And then I would double that up with the world famous 3-step triceps with this awesome grip where the hands kind of fall in. So I'd start out here, elbows, like everything points down, shoulder blades tucked. There would be more in the contraction, mid-range, and then here at the bottom. And then, of course, so it's the only one, I'm the only one here, so I don't have to wear a mask, but then I would wipe everything down because of the times we live in. Right, everybody stay safe. Maik out.